The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wildcard Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the...
Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wildcard Weekend. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by someone amidst their second act as an NFL QB. He was a second-rounder back in 2013, Geno Smith.
When Geno Smith won Comeback Player of the Year, it was really hard to find another comp. You know, the NFL, we love to always compare and contrast guys from different eras or project them moving forward. But there just were not many stories like Geno Smith, who just waited and persevered a decade in the NFL before he flourished. But what came to life finally was just the arm strength, the accuracy, the playmaking ability that was there at West Virginia, and it just took some time and maybe a little love from Pete Carroll at that time to really elevate his confidence and elevate his game.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They send Hill right. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They run once more with Spears. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They go play action. Here's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Jaden's the closest thing we've seen to Lamar Jackson. And while there's only one Lamar Jackson, the 2-time MVP, Jaden's going to push him a little bit in this league. He is a tremendous athlete. Over 1,000 yards rushing down the SEC, and he's just got the instincts, the feel to know when to run it, and then he can also sling it. A quick, compact, accurate release. I can't wait to watch this guy's skill set unfold in the NFL.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send Hill right. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And He'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play. An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. 3rd down. They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. Got 46 on his first punt, so this one's pushing a little more distance. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be Panthers football. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. On the counter, Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Complete here to Bowers. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. Carolina in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. On 1st down, they'll run. He's got a gain of 6 there. Avi Okereke making that stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Smith. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Smith on 1st down. This one's taken in by Hill.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 18 on 2nd down. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. And again, it's Smith. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Bryce Behringer on now to punt. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Collects this at the 35. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. The Carolina offense headed out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Complete to Shakir. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at 1st down here. From the gun, it's Hall. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
That's another Carolina Panther.
From the red zone now. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 6.
To throw, Daniels. The back's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 49ers.
Hall goes up and over for the touchdown. The Panthers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Brees Hall with the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Flush down now to his... This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. It's caught Metcalf. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Bryce Barrier on to send this one away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The Panthers and Brees Hall about set to go on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. This finds Cooks, complete. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 4. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over after the interception. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock, trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That type of play right there, Brock, who do you credit more? You crediting him for making the catch or the quarterback for putting just the right touch on that football?
Are you asking me the quarterback or me the analyst?
The unbiased observer of football.
Sure. Well, the quarterback's going to say, that's all me. That's a beautiful arc. Don't you love that touch?
Yep,
the receiver's going to say, yeah, but I'm the one who brought it down for you. The answer is it's both, and that was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. Xavier Gipson now to return. Stopped on the return at the 27. The Panthers set to take the field. And it's going to be interesting to see, Brock, if they're a little rattled, seeing that interception end up costing them the lead. Things all tied up now.
Okay, maybe a little rattled, but these are pros, and part of that is understanding. Those guys on the other side, they're capable of making plays too. The key now is to go atone for it and get that lead back.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Got a man. Bowers has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Hall running between the tackles. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. 2nd and 10 now. He lets one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. Well, Brock, it only took one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. 2nd and 1. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 1st down, Smith to throw. He's going deep. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They put a receiver in motion right. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Got a man, Spears has it. 4th and 3, drive on the line. From the gun, Smith. He finds him beyond the marker. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A play fake, now Smith to throw. Got his target, it's Hill. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. 2nd down now, 7 to go. And again, it's Smith. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. He sent a man in motion. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline. That pass is tipped, and they'll get to it for the interception. Jimmy Ward has it. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Out come the Panthers. Their offense has it first here to start quarter number 3. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Brings up second and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Complete here to Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8. They go right back to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Third and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
From the gun, it's Daniels. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Receiver in motion, going left. Daniels on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing from the gun here. Catch made by Cooks. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Here's Hall once more. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Chance to move the chains here on third and 4.
Now third and 4.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Third and short, Daniels. That's complete to Bowers outright. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
From the red zone now. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the 49ers on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They send Metcalf left. It is caught left side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They go play action. Here's Smith. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Punty muted out now. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Daniels now. Got a man. Bowers has it. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Daniels from the pistol. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. This is Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Looking to throw. Smith completes this one to Hill. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. We're down to 1 quarter. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They motion a receiver left. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. He's going to lob one deep down the left. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Putting a receiver in motion. Smith on 1st down. Laporta with the grab. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. From the gun, Smith. He's got time here. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's a give to Dillon. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Spears on the give, headed right. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Smith. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there. Yeah,
you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. On target to Godwin. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Shakir with the grab. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to hit Hall, complete. Give him 3 on that game. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Here's Hall on the give. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Play fake here, Daniels. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers push the lead up to 12. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air. It's Smith. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
The Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.